Hey, I'm Allie. I'm a certified child life specialist, and we at Child Life to Go are on a mission to deliver the words to cope with illness. And this month, we are diving into how to teach about sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease is an illness that takes place in someone's blood, and for this part, we talk a lot about the red blood cells. Isn't he so cute? So the red blood cells, I like to describe them as the mailman of the body. They get on their delivery trucks and they zoom through the body, delivering oxygen to all different parts. And oxygen is what is needed to help us run and play and have energy, so very important, this guy. We know that red blood cells travel through the body through something called veins. They're like the tunnels of the body. And to make a tunnel, we are going to use a page protector, or you can use a laminator sheet or even just a paper towel tube. So we are first going to fold this or roll it into making it look like a vein, like this. And then secure it and tape it to hold it in place. I think that's pretty good. My vein. You even could tape a little pom-pom on top or maybe a little circle out of cardboard or construction paper to show that it's a little red blood cell delivering the oxygen through the tunnel. The next part you need is construction paper, and you're going to cut a ton of little tiny circles like that. These are our little red blood cells. We can talk about how these are round and smooth. They fit perfectly into the round shaped tunnel. Woo! Now what happens when someone has sickle cell disease is that they actually have some blood cells that are actually this shape. They're like a half moon, not round and smooth. Instead, they can have sharp and even sticky edges. So go ahead and grab your construction paper and make some half moon shapes now too. Grab some glue or some glue dots and put some glue all around to make them sticky. Now, let's try to get the oxygen to deliver through the vein, but this time with some of those sticky cells, and see what happens. I have some of my sticky sickle cells. Oh, they get stuck almost immediately. And then you know what happens after that? Oftentimes sickle cells can cause a traffic jam. So this traffic jam makes it really hard for other blood cells to keep making it through the body to deliver oxygen. In this traffic jam, you can demonstrate with the car of how things can't get through the same way. When these sickle cells get caught in the veins like this, when there can become that traffic jam, that blockage, this is what causes a sickle cell pain crisis, which can create pain. It can make people feel really uncomfortable. Sometimes they have to go to the hospital to get medicines. When sickle cell pain crises happen, there's 5 different things I want to go over real quick of ways to manage that pain or that discomfort. The first is deep breathing. There's so many different exercises that you can find online that can even help kind of coach you through ways to take deep breaths, especially if you're a younger child. Things like the breathing hand, where you take a deep breath in when you trace up and blow as you go down, in and out. There's other things that you can try, like guided imagery. You can Google or look on YouTube for guided imagery scripts that really help the brain relax, which helps the body relax when you're facing a pain crisis. Other things like listening to calming music or hand massages and foot massages, or even distraction through play, and especially sensory play like sensory crafts or art can really be helpful in helping calm the body. The last thing that you can try is with your vein, write a few words of things that can maybe help when a pain crisis occurs. Maybe things like deep breathing or guided imagery. Or another way to think about this is writing positive words of affirmation that can help remind the child or the teen of how strong they are when they're facing a pain crisis. So things like, I am so brave, or I'm getting stronger because of this. Writing those words on this vein can serve as that reminder of the strength within. And finally, for even more therapeutic support, coping tools, even ways to view illness as something that can create a deeper sense of resiliency, make sure to check out the book, The Blank Page Sickle Cell Disease. You can visit childlifetogo.co for many different resources to support you as you work through illness, whether you're a medical professional supporting others or that parent. Thank you so much for being here. Reach out anytime at Allie@childlifetogo.co. I'd be happy to be a resource to you.